everyone, welcome back to Giovanna Designs. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy it. If you've been here before, thank you for joining me again, and thank you for subscribing, everybody. Today we're going to go over Colourarte's brand new pigments called the Puttinontheglitz kit. So let me tell you about these guys. Now, if you've watched me at all, if this may be your first time here, I don't know, but if you watch me at all, you know I love primary elements. They're sparkly, they're gorgeous, they bring life to your painting, they bring depth, they're just, yeah, they're their own entity and they're just amazing. These are like, Puttinontheglitz, these are like primary elements on steroids. They are, and what I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna backpedal and explain what I'm doing, right? Today I'm going to put all of these on some black paper so that you can see the sparkle and the shine. I'm gonna bring the camera down, I'm gonna put you right over the top of me so you can really see the color and the sparkle. Sometimes when you have the liquid versions on camera, it's hard to really see the sparkle that will jump out at you. You know, you see that beautiful color, you see how smooth and glossy it is, and that's great. But sometimes you're missing you're not seeing what I'm seeing, is what I'm trying to say. I see so much more when I'm actually looking at it, you know, in person than when I go back and I look back at my recorded image of it and I go, oh, this doesn't look as great as it does in person, and I really want you guys to see that. So I feel like taking a little water, dabbing a little bit of the primary elements on the black paper, and boom, you see it jump out at you. Now that's what you're gonna see in person when you order these. So I wanted to give you a real image of that. Okay, so the kit comes with the Vivid Polypore, and that is how you use them correctly. There are other ways, but the suggested way is to use the Polypore. Put a little bit of water in it if you need to thin it down. I do, because I use them for a Dutch pour. Not too much, but a little bit. The Polypore happens to be perfect consistency for the bloom. So if you want to use these in the bloom, I've been told you just take the Polypore and add the primary elements in and you're good to go. So that's super, super convenient. The other item that comes with, I can't say that, the other product that Colourarte sells, I'm blubbering all my words, sorry. The other item that Colourarte sells as a pouring medium is the Vivid Enamel. Now, the Vivid Enamel and the Vivid Polypore are very similar, except that the Polypore has some of a pouring medium in it. So that's why it's really good for the bloom, because it has that extra element in there. You don't have to add anything to it. So what makes them different from the actual primary elements? Yes, they are a lot more sparkly. The reason being that the grains are not ground as finely as the primary elements, and there's a lot more mica in these. So there's not glitter in them. Even though they look like glitter, they're not glitter, and they will react differently in your pores than a glitter would. A glitter will kind of stay on top and stick in things, and this will blend and become really soft and beautiful. So definitely want to choose these over a glitter if you have that. Okay, so I'm gonna be quiet now. I'm gonna break these puppies open and get to showing you these gorgeous colors. I'll be right back. And we're back. Okay, I've opened them all up to get ready, and they are gorgeous. Oh my goodness. This is really, other than glitter, I mean, this is the sparkliest paint I've ever seen. Okay. And now I wanted to address something too, because we just came out with Colourarte just came out with the Prism pour, and I've had people ask me, well, they just came out with two different things back to back. Like, what's the difference? Why would they do that? There's a difference. They're not the same product at all. The Prism pour is a ready to go paint. It's not a mix your own. And so there's pros and cons to that. You know, it's a personal choice as to whether you want something ready to go right away or whether you want to play with making your own. I put too much on here, but it's hard to not put too much on here. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. Oh, that's gorgeous. And so the Prism pour is something for people who are just want to get to it. They don't want to play science kit. They don't want to mix their own, and they just want something that's ready to go. It's also, and I hope I'm describing this right, it's kind of what I would say is a smoother final product, a smoother sparkle. I don't know how to say that right. Okay, first of all, I forgot to mention the name of this is Venetian Red. Gorgeous. This one that I have in my hand right now is Palazzo. You know what? I should probably do that afterwards after I close put the top right back on them, and I don't chance throwing it all over myself. And so they're sparkly in a different way. I don't know how to describe it. These are much more glittery, I would say, and the others are a smoother sparkle. You just have to get them both. I don't know how to explain kind of the difference between them in the sense of sparkliness. They're both incredibly sparkly, incredibly beautiful. I would say that the Prism Pour has probably a little bit more of that reflective iridescent quality to it, even though it's not an iridescent. It has a lot of the interference in there, and these are more, I think, of a pure color. Some of them do have a little bit of that interference in them, but that's not the purpose of them. They're not meant to, you know, be an interference color solely. So that's not kind of the focus, if you want to call it that. Oof, I am seeing Christmas all over this. Look at this one and this one. Ah, could you imagine doing now? I can imagine. You should get them for if you're someone who does ornaments. Or any kind of glazing. These would be stunning on a glaze. Okay, so that is malachite, that one. And these are perfect names too. That's definitely a malachite green. All right, so this one, like I said, I'm gonna give you the names after because it's just safer that way. They will get all over everything, just like the primary elements. You know, they're a powdered pigment paint system, so you just have to know that going in. And I do have a little bit of a tip for that too. After you are done and you close it up and you're ready to start painting, or if you're done and you're cleaning up for the day, I want more of this on there. I'm just not getting enough on my brush there. Take a little squeeze bottle with some water, or if you have a cup of water on hand, just take a wet paper towel and go over your table, because they will, even if you're so careful about putting everything back on top, you're gonna get a little bit of powder in the cap, right? Naturally speaking, it's there. Even if you shake it around and there's nothing that shakes, even if it's just kind of stuck to the cap, when you then go and turn it upside down and put it on top of the canister, the container, you're gonna get tiny little pieces of sparkle all over your tabletop. So just be cognizant of that, so that it's easier to clean up. If you just throw some water on it, you'll see the paint, you know, will come right back up like this, and you go, okay, there's where it is, and then you can wipe it up. Okay, this one is Georgia Peach. Really pretty. Oh, I had my daughter in here oogling over these earlier. I said, okay, you gotta go, I have to record. She said, Mommy, can you do one with this one and this one and this one for me? She wants me to do a couple of paintings for her room, so we're trying to decide on colors, and I definitely have a feeling that, you know, these are right up there. It's gonna be rainbow of sparkle. Ugh. This is a beautiful, beautiful pumpkin orange, and I'm not a huge fan of orange. This is a pretty one. Okay, that one is marigold. So yeah, a little more of that peachy, orangey, gold undertone color. All right, what do we have next? Ah, one of my favorites, absolute favorites. And I do think, unfortunately, we have missed the boat on the pre-orders. Oh my God. Give me a royal blue any day. I'm a sucker for blues and teals. You all know that. But this is just one of those that I just love, an electric royal blue. This was my bridesmaid's dress color. Way back in 2000. Oh my goodness. So long ago. Feels like another lifetime. Ah, that's gorgeous. This is Bellagio blue. Okay. As I was saying, I think that we missed the boat on the pre-orders. I didn't get my goodie box in time to give you guys a heads up on that. There was a pre-order situation happening, and I'll just show you the color that came with the pre-order for free, but you can obviously order it separately. And you probably should, because this thing is beautiful. I'm just gonna put this down here since it's not technically part of the set. Yeah, there's another gorgeous blue. Oh my goodness. Oh. Stunning. Okay, this is more of a straight royal blue, I would say, with a blue undertone. This is sort of the royal blue with that purple undertone. So that's more of the electric blue. Now that you see them side by side, I would say that's definitely more of the electric blue. Now that is called Greek Isle. I have not been to Greece. One of these days I hope to ever go to Greece. And I imagine that that's what the blue of the water will look like. My goodness. Okay. Ooh, here's another green. Beautiful. Wow. Okay, so I want to give you guys a little bit of a tip of just what to expect when you're dealing with any of the Primary Elements products. When you are wet, and this one was, sorry, Laguna Azul. I'll keep mentioning names as I'm talking. When they are wet, you will see this. You'll see that bright, incredible sparkle, crazy reflective color. Right. Then, as they dry, they will settle down. They won't be as jump out in your face sparkly. Now this may panic you. Don't let it panic you. This is natural, that's normal. That's what happens with the Primary Elements. It's to be expected. So don't freak out. When you put your varnish or your resin on top of it, it will jump right back to this quality of sparkle and shine. So not to fear. I know the first time that I used them, I said, what happened? What did I do wrong? I lost them all. Well, you didn't lose them all. They'll come right back. That's the way they dry. In order to have that real strong adhesion to the painting, they settle down for some reason. So, oh, sorry, what did I just do? I put that down and I did not tell you the name of that. That was crushed velvet. Ooh, that's prints all over it. See, now I just opened this one up and I've got sparkles all over my table. Ooh, here comes a gold. That's pretty. Okay, I'm saying that for everyone. I know, I'm repeating myself. I can't help it. They're gorgeous. When I see a pretty paint, I get all googly. I'm not a girl that goes shopping. I don't care for a clothing store, but put me at Michael's in a big aisle or get me ordering these online and I'm, go a little crazy. This one is Butter Toffee. Because that's what floats my boat. That and a granite yard. I used to be an interior designer, so I love a good granite yard. I know, I'm weird like that. What can I say? Ooh, this is pretty. It's like a burgundy wine thing happening. Ooh. I like using these black papers to do, the sampling because then you can really see it, the color jump out at you. Sometimes on the white you don't see as much of a reflection in the camera. So I feel like this black is the way to go with that. Oh, come on, cap, go on for me. There we go. My fingers aren't working too great today. Okay, that is Blissful Bordeaux. Again, perfect name. Absolutely perfect name. That's a Bordeaux color, if I've ever seen one. All right. Ooh, I see some Irish something coming on. This reminds me of Irish Mist and the Primary Elements. No. See, another one where you see it in the container and it's a different color once it, slightly different color once it gets on the paper. This is much more of that key lime. Very similar to the sparklier version of a key lime Primary Elements. So the way I would compare these two, let me see. Bells of Ireland, yep, makes sense. The way that I would compare these to the Primary Elements is similar to when you have the interference colors versus the sparkle colors. If you see the interferences, you're getting that reflectiveness, that change of color, the color shift, as it goes onto the painting. But then when you go, let's say you have interference gold, okay, you're gonna see a gold color shift. Now you put interference gold sparkle, and you not only see the color shift, but then you see the sparkle in addition to that. That's kind of the way I feel about these. These are Primary Elements with an extra sparkle to them. So If you're really looking for a real punchy color, this is the way to go. Sometimes you want that smoother look, but this, I'm a sparkle girl, so I love these. These are great. Oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful pink. Okay, let's see what the color, what's the name? Apple Rose. Yes. Beautiful. So, let me give you a better close-up of these guys. I'm gonna go over so the light can catch them each. Can you see that apple rose? There we go. Here's the apple rose. Oh, and that's the Greek Isle. That's the bonus color that you can order separately. And then these are, there we go. I've got it at the right angle now. Like I said, I'm working in my new room. I've got a new setup. Do you see all that glitter and shine in them? They're just stunning, really. So like I said, I'm working in my new room. I've got a new setup, so I'm kind of learning as I go. Bear with me. Oof, I'm in love with these. I really, really am. I hope you are too. They are available now. Pre-order is over, so you can get the 12-piece set, and like I said, they come with the Vivid Poly Pour, so it's a really great Christmas present to yourself, or get them before Christmas if you want to make some Christmas ornaments or some gifts for your friends and family. They would be beautiful on just about any one of your projects. Obviously, they can be used in just acrylic pouring in any capacity. You can paint with them if you put them into the Vivid Enamel with a paintbrush on a canvas or any other thing. So that is the new Puttinontheglitz set. And don't forget, if you are going to order them, to use my coupon code for 20% off of anything on the Colourarte website. It's Giovanna620. It's not just for the primary elements. It's not just for, you know, you can pick up some polypore. Anything on the website for your entire order is going to be 20% off. So that's a really, really good deal. So don't forget to use that coupon code. Yeah, so that's about it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day. Bye.